And there is an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve, an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve, an infinite amount of cash.
Hello everybody, it is the Naughty Investor here coming at you with another video. Is right now a good time to be getting invested in the cryptocurrency markets? Now, conventional wisdom would say no, because we still, even though we've come back quite a bit from where we were, we still are up dramatically from where we were just a year ago, okay? However, there are a couple different factors at play here, and that is the fact that the US economy and the dollar, let's just say things are getting very interesting. So President Biden is proposing a $6 trillion budget to make the US, quote, more competitive, investing in infrastructure, education, healthcare, and this would basically push federal spending to its highest levels since World War II. Now, this is not a political channel. I am not here to say whether Biden is right or wrong on this. We're not getting into politics. That just screws everything up. We're keeping this focused on the finance side of things. This would basically push federal spending really, really high from where it already is. And right now, it is still very high, okay? And what the US is going to have to do is print this money, okay? Because even though they can raise taxes and that will help compensate for some of this increased spending, the reality is this: increasing taxes to have more spending isn't exactly stimulating growth, because that money is still being pulled out of the private sector. So what Biden likely is going to do is have the Federal Reserve fire up that money printer.
And there is an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve, an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve, an infinite amount of cash.
Are seeing a lot of prices rise, and although the current inflation index only, I think, has inflation at about 3%, that index excludes a lot of consumer goods because the government doesn't really want people to know what the true rate of inflation actually is, okay? And nobody knows for certain because nobody, exactly has has insider access into the Federal Reserve. But if you go by money printing alone, inflation could be ramping up over the next few months as more and more new money is pumped into the economy, further devaluing the dollar. Now, if we go over to ShadowStat, we can see the money supply growth on this chart right here. And this is not even taken into consideration Biden's $6 trillion plan, okay? We could see huge ramp up in 2020 to 2021. And we had a slight pullback, but with Biden proposing this new plan, if we were to go through with this, we could see this line going up a lot higher, okay? We could see inflation actually start to cause problems in the US economy. And basically, the wealthy and middle class are going to want somewhere to park their wealth, and that is where the talk of is now a good time to buy cryptocurrency comes into play. Usually, when there is inflation, we see commodity prices begin to rise rapidly because people are going to want to put their money, put their wealth into assets that are not directly tied to GDP in the US economy, and hence, that's where cryptocurrency comes into play. Traditionally, historically, gold and silver and precious metals were things that did very well during inflationary times of economic expansion and money expansion, and we could see that begin to shift more into crypto. That's not to say gold and silver are not going to do well, but this is a new time. This is a time where cryptocurrency is getting mainstream acceptance. Apple about to have is hiring a cryptocurrency employee to basically begin developing alternative payment systems, okay? And they want this person to have cryptocurrency industry experience. So you do the math there, cryptocurrency is reaching mainstream adoption. But before we go further into this video, I have a quick favor to ask of you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you head over there and subscribe to the Naughty Investor channel. That way you're up to date with all the latest cryptocurrency news and reviews. I'm back to uploading basically every day. So if you want consistent, short, concise content, I don't make these hour-long videos videos. I try and keep all my videos under 15 minutes, most of them under 10 minutes. So if you want daily updates on all the latest happenings in the cryptocurrency industry and crypto news, make sure you subscribe to my channel, The Naughty Investor, so you are updated with that. But back into this, yes, cryptocurrency is reaching mainstream acceptance. Biden is proposing $6 trillion budget, pushing federal spending to the highest level since World War II. We are just coming out of a government-mandated closure of the economy. Things are about to heat up, okay? And money supply has been growing rapidly over the past year. And with Biden proposing this, it's likely going to continue. So is now a good time to be investing in cryptocurrency? Markets are down about 8% today. We have pulled back a little bit from that about $2 trillion market cap that we were at. And while I'm not going to give financial advice or investment advice, I will say this, in my opinion, it would not be a bad time to start investing in cryptocurrency with what we're going to see happen to the dollar over the next few years. Now, going into Ethereum, I wanted to talk a bit about Ethereum. Ethereum has just broken under the Bollinger Band. Okay, so this Bollinger Band over here measures price extremities. RSI is still not oversold, but it is heading there. I think Ethereum is nearing a buy signal, if not today, probably tomorrow, sometime this week, if it continues to go lower. And the reason for that is pretty simple. Breaking under the Bollinger Band, RSI is starting to dip towards oversold. It may very well be oversold or getting there. This could indicate a good buy opportunity, a buy the dip opportunity for Ethereum. Of course, there's other things going on with Ethereum 2.0 being rolled out actively. We have staking going on now. You can earn about 6% per year by staking your Ethereum. You're not going to make 6% a year holding the dollar, I will tell you that. And so I think Ethereum in particular is in a prime position to really benefit from this basically destruction of the US dollar. That's not to say not to own Bitcoin. That's not to say you shouldn't own other crypto assets. Always diversify. But I'm really, really big on Ethereum right now. I think Ethereum with staking, with a 6% a year, with Ethereum 2.0 and scalability being upgraded, I think Ethereum is in a prime position to benefit from the destruction of the dollar. But I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. What is your top crypto asset right now? Your top one, the one you have the most invested in. Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Once again, just to reiterate, if you want to get access to actual inflation and money supply numbers that the government is not going to provide accurate information on, the website is shadowstats.com. I've used this website before. This could provide you actual, more accurate numbers versus what the Federal Reserve and the money supply is going to be putting out there as far as that goes. So that is again shadowstats.com. Also, one last thing I want to mention: if you guys want to get a VPN, I have a huge discount link through PureVPN if you use my link in the description. If you don't want the government or corporations or whoever gathering your private information against your wishes, a VPN is a great way to combat that. Link is in the description to get yourself that big discount. Make sure you use it. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will catch you next time. Have a great day as always, and keep on hodling.